Hello everyone, my name is Quinn and welcome to Dead Space. Okay, so we've lost like we lost 22 minutes of footage because it didn't record my sound. I might put it up later as like a thing. I might just commentate over it and just put it up, but for now this is Dead Space. So we're gonna continue. Basically all we missed was the first time we see an infector get somebody. And I talked about unitology a bunch. Oh, and by the way, Visceral's fucking dead. So that's a fucking thing. EA, fuck you. Fuck you. People like linear single player games. I play this game like 5 times a year. I love this game so much. People don't like linear games. That's why Resident Evil 7 sold so many goddamn copies. And I'm gonna be bitter for fucking decades. I'm gonna be an old lady in a nursing home and just, Grandma, why are you staring at the window? Visceral's fucking dead. Grandma, that was in 2017. He's still fucking dead. Anyway, we're gonna keep going because we need to. I've decided I'm gonna let's play all of these games, so Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. I know there's like spin-offs, but I don't give a shit because they're not very good. So we're gonna move on. This video is going to be a very, very angry video because I lost progress and everything is gone. Like, I held out hope that there might be another Dead Space game one day. And also, they were making a Star Wars game, and if we get, like, Dead Space with Star Wars, that's the most awesome goddamn thing in the fucking world. But I digress. Let's move on. I'm sorry we've lost so much, but I can't, I can either be bitter about it, or I can keep going. I'm not going to save my progress. I've gone back as far as I can. This game came out in 2008. It doesn't look that bad.
You've got 2 problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've made this joke already, but Kendra, Hammond, there's a problem. Isaac, do fucking everything while we sit back and effectively do nothing. Like, I know they're not actually doing nothing, but the net effect on my life is nothing. Alright, let's try to be less fucking angry. Zen. Zen in the horror game that everything in it's trying to murder me. So, where do we go from here? What do I want to do this episode? We're going to talk about unitology. Specifically, we're going to talk about unitology as it relates to Isaac's life and its role in the story as an antagonizing force. But first, we're going to listen to this audio log.
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Okay, so that guy didn't really tell us anything we don't already know. There's things on board, and shit's fucked, and it's basically been fucked since we pulled the artifact out of the rock. We knew that already. What are you? Stasis pack, don't care. Okay, so unitology is a thinly veiled pastiche of Scientology. I don't think that's controversial to say. They have denied it, but ooh, you almost have it. After a while, you do just kind of memorize where all them are. And yeah, if they have sides, they're not dead. If they have sides, if they don't have sides, they are dead. Actually, super fucking dead. Like this guy, super fucking dead. Look at him, super fucking dead. Text log, don't care. Like, if you want to read the text logs, you can go on the wiki and they've got all of them because someone better at this game than I did went through and got them all. I don't care that much because I've never been a 100% person anyway. Whereas, I hate Leapers. They are my least favorite enemy in this game because they're fucking sons of bitches. Is there one behind me? There does not appear to be. It is astonishing to me that there isn't one behind me. Yeah, so pull you in. See ya. I do have to wonder, like, why is there all this empty space in a space vessel? Like, this looks like it goes on for hundreds of feet in every direction. Like, I know it doesn't in the game world, but it looks like it does. The thing that has probably aged the worst in this game is the texture quality. Isaac looks okay. His suit looks pretty good, but the necromorphs look pretty good. You know. This guy looks pretty good. Maybe if we could pick him up, maybe? No. I accidentally picked up plasma energy. God fucking... Fuck it. Okay, so this is an enhanced necromorph. We've seen one of these before, but we lost that save. So, they are leaner and possibly just older necromorphs. My theory is that they've just become emaciated, so they've become more, like, compact and kind of robust because there's less of them to loot. Like, if you look at these are pink and there's still blood here. This looks like a charred corpse. But that's completely my interpretation. That's hearsay. What we do know is that the unitologists kind of unironically worship these things. Not as, like, gods, but as kind of the next stage in their evolution. And we're going to listen to this real quick.
Never should let him live.
Never should have let him live. Shut it, Danvers. Shut it. Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this. If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck.
Henderson said they were coming. We never should have let him live.
Shut up, Danvers! Help me with the tools. Temple out.
Okay, so, as he just said, the unitologist may have fucked with this ship in some way or another. That would not be terribly surprising, considering that unitologists as a group are insane. Like, outside of the corrupting influence of the marker, they're only as insane as kind of their leader. Anything in here? No. As their leadership and their groupthink allows them to be, which is already pretty fucking nuts. Are you gonna pop out? No. However, you can't hurt him. It's not worth trying. So, you can't hurt that one. It's not worth trying. It's a canned animation that you can't interrupt, so... Are any of you necromorphs? No. There's Jesus Mark. So... Excuse me. It's cold in Massachusetts, and my voice is going. But... The necromorphs are... Sorry, the markers make people crazy, and they seem to make unitologists even fucking crazier. Why do I need to go there? I don't know why I went this way. Shit, can I not go back? Fuck. That's no bueno. That's bad. Okay, I really hope I didn't just sequence break this, because there might have been some locks I needed to do over there. Crap. Oh, nope, here we go.
Refueling sequence activated.
Ooh, Ripper. We're gonna save, and I'm gonna start having more saves in this game because it appears that I can have nearly unlimited. So we're gonna start more. So, unitologists contact with, when they come into contact with these necromorphs, they seem to almost believe that they are good for people. Maybe not good for them, but like they see it as the next stage in evolution, and they're just trying to kill us so that they can, you know, enlighten us and transcend death or some bullshit. I don't really know. I don't really care, to be brutally honest with you. The unitologists are fucking insane. That's not good. Unitologist beliefs are actually somewhat unique. Like, when most fiction tries to have...
Activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Whatever you did, it's working, Isaac. I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore orbit once you bring the
shit,
engines
these
online.
fucking things.
False alarm. Thought I saw something.
Okay, so we're gonna get to see this again. So, as you can see, the infector rammed a rod into that guy's brain and infected him, and immediately turned him into a creature. So it stuck a proboscis in this guy's head and immediately infected him. Which is interesting because how the initial infection gets started has never been elaborated on in this game at all. So like how does the first dead body become an infector? Are the infectors the basis of it, or are they just a quicker vector for it? I don't know. But we're gonna save. So, are they a quicker vector? I don't really know. It's never been made 100% clear how necromorph infection works. I'm sorry if I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. I'm really trying to get to all my points, and doing it is really, really annoying. When you've lost everything that you were working on. Anyway, usually when people make a pastiche of a religion, that pastiche bears only a resemblance to the religion that they're kind of making fun of. So, like, it'll either be a hardline Christian character who is Christian in all but name. So, it's actually fairly interesting to see a group of religious fanatics in this game who have such strong beliefs that are completely alien to anything that we understand. Like, they believe that our alien overlords will one day come back and make us transcend death so humans don't have to die anymore. And they believe that that happens through the necromorphs, and they believe that kind of they call it convergence. And we're going to talk about convergence more in particularly the third game, because that's where kind of things get answered more. We're going to listen.
This is Temple. Now the centrifuge is offline. We've got 4 trillion tons of rock hanging off our ass, and without that centrifuge to balance the ship, the gravity tethers will pull us straight down to the colony. I'm heading in there now to see if I can fix it.
Yeah, so I'm just avoiding going in there because I know what happens in there, and it's not an ice cream party. Oh geez, I have 4 of these things. I didn't even realize that. Alright, what can I upgrade? I want more health. Alright. So, they believe that the marker is the remains of an alien species that will one day come back to Earth and kind of fix everything and make us transcend death and make everything magical for everybody involved. So they believe in preserving the bodies of their people in cryostasis in order so that their bodies can become a part of convergence. Little did they know that that just made them way more susceptible to being used by necromorphs, but that's neither here nor there. And you know what? We're going to do the decon chamber next time. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Quinn, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.